Okay, see the Warlock. Tetra, nice. Get double. Wait. One Warlock's better than two. Oh, 2v1. Oh, that was nasty. That was nasty. Magic Person isn't just about how strong your character is, but how well you play it. In this episode, we'll see how proper target selection can make all the difference in a fight, and how picking the wrong one can turn the tide against you. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Jaren. I've been playing MMORPGs competitively, and I've picked up a lot along the way. I'm here to share the strategies and tips that help me grow my characters and stay competitive, and hopefully they help you too. Welcome to Prison Breakdown, where we take a close look at your Magic Person gameplay, highlighting your big brain plays and the ones that didn't work out, allowing us to learn and improve in our next matches. Want to share your high IQ plays or see where you can level up your gameplay? Send me your recording and we'll review it in a future episode. So we have here a double RG Candy Flip, Tam Zero Shadow Chaser, Sorcerer Kumi, Yuri Zahard as their Archbishop, and Hito another RG. So it's a double RG with a Warlock. We are in the POV of the Warlock. Let's see how they start off. I haven't seen the enemy lineup. So let's see. So first thing here, first thing you'll notice that the enemy tab on the left here, you will want to have this open just to make sure that you know who the enemy units are, which job you will be focusing, and whoever is invisible. So as a DPS player, you want to be aware of who is currently visible in the map, because you will always have priority targets and you will see them on this left side pane here. So be sure to have this open if you're a DPS player. Some utility players may also make use of this, like Shadow Chasers and Sorcerers. So make sure this is open. So here, let's see, good positioning, staying away from the sites. So you can clearly see where the opponents are. So you want to get some distance here. So this good positioning from the Warlock. Tetra Vortex getting hit by spiritual combo. You see the Warlock, but you already threw away your Tetra Vortex. So now you will need to wait for the cooldown and wait for your buff to be able to cast Tetra Vortex again. So your next skill here is spiritual combo. So here goes Berserker, spiritual combo. See, yeah. So spiritual combo. Next skill to be thrown, white barrier, good. Let's see, Tetra Vortex again. Getting hit with the GX. I think that's GX. Okay, so enemy got red and green, and your team got yellow and blue. So first thing first, you want to protect your own orbs. So moving forward, okay. Seeing the enemy Warlock, you want to throw here your Tetra Vortex as much as possible, but you see that the white barrier has been casted. So you want to wait for that to expire. So you want to switch to a different target. But I think you threw your Tetra Vortex. Let me see that again. Yeah, you still casted your Tetra Vortex despite knowing that the white barrier is active, so it's going to miss. So now you're going to wait here. Enemy has 3 orbs, so you would want to cut off the isolated orb. So going to the mid here. This is a weird position because you should be on the sides instead of here, because enemy will be want to targeting this. You might get hit by AoE hits here. So okay. Item person, camera view. You want to improve your camera view. You want to switch up the camera view here. You want to see where you want to move after casting your skill. So this view here is not going to work long time. So going to the middle, trying to kill the orb is fine if you have some backup here. So you don't have any friendly units that will tank hits for you. So you might get the first damage here, but they are being distracted at the backline, so I guess it's fine. Okay, the enemy orbs are down. Let's see if you can protect. You have the option to protect the orbs here before they are picked up, but your allies are able to pick it up already. Solid gameplay so far. Nice stretch of vortex. Stretch of vortex. White barrier again. So I guess it's reflex. Some warlocks reflex of using Tetra Vortex as soon as they see the enemy warlock. White imprison. So you're playing the backline, which is fine. But you want to play forward at least a bit. You would want to play a bit forward here in the sides. Enemy tries to pick up the orb, puts him down. Yeah, so this is the problem with being in the middle. So you will most probably get hit, and being in the middle, if you do get AoE hit, your allies are probably gonna get hit as well. So you would want to isolate the damage that the enemy warlock can hit towards you. You don't want allies to be getting hit by the same skill. So that's gonna put some efficiency on their AoE. Okay, so enemy is still in the lead. One orb each. You have the option to put down the red orb, which is in the middle, or cut off any possible pickups from the left side. So that's an option. So you choose the first one, trying to put down their orb. Let's see. Yeah, that's a problem here. You're gonna get hit with the AoE. Now there's multiple of you that are hit, and there's 2 of you that died. So you would want to refrain from being in the middle as much as possible. Tetra Vortex. Okay, now you're getting isolated by the Warlock. So 2 orb. Enemy orbs are better. So you'd want to try to down the isolated orb. So you can see here that the red one is on the right. You might want to go there since most of your allies are going to be there. Your Shadow Chaser or Sark can call out a target for you. So you're choosing to go for the isolated one. Let's see. The Vortex misses, and there. Yeah, so I'd rather you go to the right side wherein the allies are there that can help you support a kill. But I think they were able to put down the enemy orb since it's already... Oh, wait. No. You're the one that's down on orb. Enemy still a red, yellow. White imprison. Good. Camera is not gonna work. You would want to change camera angle whenever you hit. I suggest 2.5D so you don't have this problem. Tetra Vortex. Okay, there are 3 orbs now. Isolated the blue orb. Nice. Pick up the blue. Protect the blue. Protect the yellow. Don't let them pick up any orbs. So you would want to space out this space right here in the left. This is where you want to play. You don't have to play in the middle anymore. You can try to kill them from the base, but just protecting here, the left side. This protects your allies and protects the orbs from enemies. So good Tetra Vortex. Don't have to be here. Actually, you would want to be in the left side where you want to protect the yellow and blue. Your yellow and green with the blue. So 3 orbs for you. Now you play defense. 4 orbs for you. Okay. So now you can play offensively. Take the hits from the utilities. Tank the orbs for them. Use your white barrier. Make use of your barrier. I don't see you using your barrier as much as often. Tetra Vortex. White person combo. Barrier in. Just barrier before you go in. So it's a defensive barrier, but you're not making use of it. You want to tank hits with your barrier, especially if you're up an orb. Green, blue, catching up. Now you're in the lead. That short amount of time where you got 4 orbs, put you in the lead. So now what you want to do is just to get 2 orbs and try to protect your orbs, not to get hit by their heavy DPS. Nice combo. Little combo. Okay. So, your enemy setup is GX Warlock. Oh, it's a double Warlock. So double Warlock, I don't suggest this because your enemy is just going to fully counter your ghost builds or your Warlock damage. You're just gonna go full magic defense and your lineup is already toast. We had 31 kills, so you were able to kill a lot. Pretty strong character. Um, Based on the score, you are quite even. Yeah, quite fair in the ranking. So this is a fair match. Seems like the four orbs was a really good catch up, but I would really want you to I would suggest you position properly. Don't try not to get hit by AoEs here. So enemies will be trying to AoE your utilities in the middle. So you want to refrain from getting hit by that, and you also don't want them whenever you get targeted by AoE, you don't want them to be targeted as well. So play with your white barrier, go offensive with your white barrier whenever it's up, then you back off whenever it's down. Just you can play that. Alright, let's move on to map 2. Let's see how you position here, because positioning here is very important. So middle, trying to stay out of sight, but they're able to find you, so you already automatically target. White Imprison, nice down, reset, hide to reposition. You can reposition here. Nothing really, you don't really have to play offensive, especially now that they are using Holy Light Glow, so you want to back off a bit, wait for that effect to go down. So nice here. That was a nice move, backing off, and since you know that you're not going to be able to bring down their backline with the Holy Light Glow active. So playing defensive, good move. What was dealing that damage? Wait, what was hitting you? What was it? Oh, it's a poison swamp. Wait, what was their lineup? They have a DPS orc now. Intimidate. Warlock. Tab Tetra. Tab Tetra. Yeah, so here, let's see if we had time to do so. White Imprison. You revealed the Warlock. Yeah, you had time. So you casted White Imprison. You see the enemy Warlock. You don't finish the combo here. You don't finish the combo. Or maybe it's muscle memory. It's probably muscle memory, but as much as possible, the threat here is the Warlock. So yeah, it's probably muscle memory. Let's play it actual normal speed. Let's see if you had time to react on it. Yeah, it's muscle memory. It's muscle memory. Can't really do anything about that. So it's fine. Okay, let's continue. Got resurrected. Stand at the epiclesis. Stand here. You don't have SP, so you would want to stand here. So your Archbishop did a good job. Resurrection followed by epiclesis. So you want to stand there for SP. Okay. Got casting. Got spell. Oh, because of the so it is a DPS sorcerer. It is a DPS sorcerer. All right. Speed it up. So standing here is that you are up 2 orbs, so you can play defensive here. So protect your orbs. Nice stretch of vortex. You would want to move forward here. You don't want to stay here. You don't want to go ahead of your utilities. You want to boss out enemies out of your utilities. So what you want is your yellow to get here to the left side. So unless there's an immediate threat here, you don't have to move here. You can move towards the yellow drop. So now you're defending 1 orb instead of playing in the middle. You can play in the middle and protect the orbs in the middle and make sure your utilities get here. So yeah, okay. So now your utilities are here. You want to move forward as well. So you don't want to stay here. You want to be here, unless you have an information that they are going to pass through the portal. So you know there's a Warlock here actually. There's a Warlock here. Wait. No, there's a Sork here. Yeah, I see what you're doing. So you're looking for the Sork. since you have information that the Sark is here. Yeah, you were looking for the Sark. Okay, I get it. Yeah, the information was that there's a Sark here, so that's why you went around. Okay. Nice kill. They still don't have an orb. Orb protection is must. So what your team want to do here is you want to stack up here. You have a lead. You already have a lead. You don't really have to push towards them. You can play defensively. You have two orbs. You can play 3 orbs since they are available, but you don't have to play offensive as much. So you got 3 orbs, just as mentioned. Then you can help them get there, get your 3 orbs there. So you want to look for where is the red orb. Look for where the red orb is and try to kite for them. So you have no business here actually. You can let this guy take it. You choose to kill it. It's also fine. So see that's a problem. So that small amount of time that you took into killing the enemy orb made your team vulnerable to their attack. Right? So it's a good thing that your team was able to survive their initial attack, but that short amount of time that you were not in your defense, so you were able to kill the Warlock, box off, and you chose to go through. And going through here does not really accomplish anything aside from canceling the yellow orb. But this is the least of your problem, to be honest, since this guy is isolated. The only attacks that they can do to your team is 5 versus 6, which is a huge advantage, and your team is running 3 orbs. So what you want to do is focus on defending these 3 orbs. Then, if you do make a successful defense, and then you attack this orb, it's the other way around. So yeah, here that's not ideal, which leads you to one of your units getting killed. Now it's 2-2. Right, now it's 2-2. Okay. Not sure what he was doing though. Does he have an orb? So wait, yeah, is he the one with the orb? I think he's the one with the orb. Okay. Nice defense. So now you're moving out. Spacing out. Here they have priority over the white, but you have 10 seconds before the white actually comes out, so you can wait for your allies to come here and give you a target. So you see the Warlock target? Tetra Vortex, nice. Now you can forward. White barrier, move forward. You have white barrier. Towards their DPS. Okay, so let's see what's happened here. A white barrier. Oh, one of their DPS is here. Okay, I see. Yeah, I was able to backslide and okay. No, you don't have Tetra Vortex available, did you? Wait. I would want to focus here. Since they're under safety wall, there's no threat here. Safety wall devotion. You can Tetra Vortex this guy, but you already used your Tetra Vortex. And then spiritual combo elite. You did not go into hiding, and you know the GX is here. Okay, yeah, that Tetra Vortex was unable to kill the target. Next Rasu, stand in the epic. Kill the Warlock. GX is still here. Okay. Now you forward. Still no? Okay. Okay, now you forward. Move forward. Wait, what killed you? Oh, the swamp. The swamp killed you. Oh my god. Okay, nice Resu. Stand in the epic. Yeah, you don't want to get hit by this. The swamp is painful. Okay. So now your orbs are down. It's about time you're gonna go down since the orb stacks are gonna be in a high level. So you want to assist here. I suggest you resurrect here. and play the middle. Play the platform. Play the platform. Good. Secure 2 orbs. Now there are 3 orbs. White barrier. Yeah, just secure some orbs. 1 or 2 will do. It's almost time. Yeah, secure the orbs. Protect the blue orb. Yeah, go together. Nice. You just need to collect 1. You don't have to play all the orbs. Okay. So I think everything is fine except for that one time where you crossed the portal to kill 1 orb. That could have been made after defending. Otherwise, everything's fine. Okay, let's move to map 3. Map 3, let's speed it up. We're choosing to go 3 o'clock node. You went straight to cut them off. Your RG died. 2 of your RGs died. Playing the node. Holy Light Barrier is up, so we're probably not gonna kill any. Nice kill. I'm not sure what you could have done here. The start was awkward. Wait, let's slow it down a bit. Because this start is awkward, right? So I think these are both utilities. So there's no priority target here. You want to wait for the Warlock to pop out. So, oh wait, there's White Bear. So this is the Warlock, one of the Warlocks. Yeah, this is one of the Warlocks. Okay, so with that info, you have time here. They're visible, right? You have the advantage here. You're invisible, they are visible. So you can choose the target, which is you're missing from the left side. So you're still missing the target in here. So you can easily target the Warlock and use Tetra Vortex. That already gives you a 1-0 advantage. 1-2 advantage. So you can just move in here, and your AB and your RG would not have died. So yeah, that was a misplay. So try to target the priority DPS, especially here in map 3. Let's see, AB RG got resurrected. Staying inside, so this is good here. You're keeping inside, trusting that your utility is going to keep you alive. So this gives you a node advantage, giving you the node since their Warlock is playing outside the node. So now you want to target this one next. You don't have to kill this right now. You want to kill this, I think, as fast as possible, right? Good combo. Berserker. You don't have recognized spell. Okay. Moving forward. Nice capture. This is not a threat. This is not a threat. You don't need to be playing here. Right. I guess you can easily kill them, but yeah, that's not a threat. You don't really have to play there. You can play here instead. So if you played here, you would have been able to sustain this node. Yeah, I would rather you play here instead of going back there, since that single person is not threatening any node captures. So yeah, now both of their Warlocks are up. And why is your orb still doing damage? Please fix your game. ROMC. Warlocks are still doing damage after that. Please fix your game. Okay. So node is captured. It's you're alone here. Right, in prison. Hitting the utility is not ideal. You want to hit the damage first. Make sure you don't get killed back. So hitting the utility was a mistake. Wait. So they remove their Sork. They remove their Sork, so it's double Warlock. Okay. So we're still holding your base. Enemies holding most of the nodes. Nice capture, nice recapture. Tetra Vortex on the Warlock. Nice. Then so you want to buff first before you actually do your damage. Because you use your recognize spell on the Tetra Vortex. So after using Tetra Vortex, recognize spell will be consumed and thus affecting your damage. As you see, your damage is quite low without any recognized spell. Etc. Recapture or rebuff. You want to have a different um tab wherein your hiding skill is available. You can't rely on PFE or prepare for elite to get your hiding. So I would suggest to use your second tab and put hiding there, just to make sure you're able to hide while prepare for elite is inactive. So here you're very vulnerable here. The enemy warlock can easily tetra vortex you here. Okay, so your base is getting taken. Backing up here. Recapturing Holy Light Blow is still active, so the AB is probably not gonna die very soon. It's timed out. Okay. Move towards your 3. Next barrier. Move towards the 3. The Warlock was cutting off. You want to go back there? I guess you also have a Warlock target here. Yeah, now your base has been taken. Okay, nice cut, nice cut. Going to the 9, supporting wherever you can. This is I like this rotation here. I like this rotation here. Don't get fixated on the nodes where you are assigned. You can assist anywhere in the map. The whole map is your playground, so anywhere that you can affect into capturing a node is very good decision making. Nice barrier again. Yeah, maybe you can put a different tab wherein your recognized spell is also active or available to be pressed instead of relying on PFE. Okay, you target the Warlock. I don't think you can do anything there. Yeah, I don't think you can do much there. Yeah, this is bad. We have 2 people capturing the same node, but their positioning is good though. You can see how they're positioning inside the node. They're positioning right on the edge of the node that they're capturing, and they are ready to go off as soon as they capture the node. This is good. This is good. I like this. This is good that your team knows this. So you don't have to stay in the middle to capture the node. Just you can stay on the edge and wait for the capture. So this gives you a slight positioning advantage. Okay, again, capturing the node here, don't really need to help. You can move towards the side here and play wherever you are going to next. Maybe they're calling someone's here. Okay, see the Warlock. Tetra, nice. Get double. Wait. 1 Warlock's better than 2. Oh, 2v1. Oh, that was nasty. Okay. So I think your gameplay is overall fine. I just suggest using this left tab here. Your map tree is very good. I think your team knows what they're doing. So I don't have any information on the comms here. So anything here, anything I'm commenting on is based on what I'm seeing on your gameplay. So there's really more information here than what we can see from the video. But yeah, overall, you can improve here by adding hide from the tab, a different tab, adding recognize spell on a different tab, and also showing the enemy targets. You can also improve your damage by enabling a pet. Having the pet has an advantage and disadvantage. They can follow your pet if they do reveal the pet. So you can choose to disable your pet But if you want to maximize your damage, summoning a pet is also fine. So yeah, overall, I think your team is doing well. You can still improve on your own gameplay. So we only see here the Warlock POV. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to have your gameplays reviewed and you want to improve on your 6v6 gameplay, you guys can send the link to me. Just upload it and send the link to me. We'll be reviewing it in our videos. This is the first of our 6v6 breakdown series. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.